Welcome to the 2015 Darley Stallion Parade. A new season upon us. Spring is well on its way.
The first of our stallions today is Hallowed Crown, and Alistair is the first of the three first season sires you have here.
This was the best 3-year-old miler of last season. He beat all of the best 3-year-old colts over that distance and on more than one occasion. Look at his record. 9 starts, 6 wins.
Look, he's a stallion too that's attracted a lot of attention from New Zealand breeders. Of course, he's from the family of Zabeel, so much so that we put up a nomination to Hallowed Crown at a recent charity auction, made $58,000.
Yeah, absolutely. He's certainly struck a chord there. Our next horse is Bernardini. Superstar racehorse and now a leading sire.
He's been outstanding and continues to be so. Of course, we've seen him in the Northern Hemisphere with cavorting, Grade 1 winner at Saratoga, and of course Boban here winning the Denman 10,000.
He's signed 11 Group 1 winners internationally in 4.5 crops of racing age. Now, by comparison, the outstanding shuttle sires Danehill at 18, Dubawi 17, Shamadal, Great Stallion at 13, Street Cry, Champion at 12, Exceed and Excel and More Than Ready, each at the same stage of their careers, had 6.
We move to Denman, of course, the outstanding racehorse son of Lonhro. He was good enough, Alice, to win 9 of his 12 starts.
He was a terrific racehorse, one of Peter Snowden's all-time favourite racehorses.
Look, at stud now, he's kicked off very well. He's had 5 individual stakes winners in his first crop, which I think is better than at the same stage as Sire Lonhro. Yeah. You know what I like for breeders, though? Is what's to come, big books to come.
He had 185 mares 2 years ago, and he was easily our most popular horse here last year with 180 mares.
Well, we move to the second of the first season sires we're going to see here today, Alistair, and Sidestep by, of course, your established sire, Exceed and Excel.
This was the champion 2-year-old colt of his year. He achieved that title by running a tremendous second in the Golden Slipper, and he absolutely took some getting there. He'd run second in the Black Opal Stakes to Criterion, then he lost his rider 2 weeks later in the Todman Slipper trial at the start. He still went round with the field. He won the Pago Stakes a week after that, and then backed up another week later in the Golden Slipper. 4 runs in 5 weeks, 3 in consecutive weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, the next horse before you is Benfica.
He's the son of Lonhro, and of course he was that great year for Darley, where you had 5 Group 1 winners of the 2-year-old races.
Sepoy and Helmet were the other 2, but it was a great 2-year-old year. Other horses in that crop included Foxwedge, Machine, Hot Snitzel and Smart Missile. It was a really elite bunch.
Not only did he do it at 2, he came out as a 3-year-old. He won 4 Grade 1s, 2 at 2, 2 at 3, and ended with a time form of 132.
Well, the highest rated horse in the world that year was Black Caviar at 134. The next highest Australian horse after Black Caviar was Piero at 128. This was an absolute star. He's a son of Street Cry, and Street Cry's first 4 sons to go to stud have all sired Group 1 winners. He's a very imposing influence, is Street Cry. This horse shares an enormous amount in profile with his illustrious sire. He's the same type of horse. He's strong, robust, good bone, good substance. They were both most effective at 10 furlongs. Street Cry won a Dubai World Cup, but was able to sire Blue Diamond winner through to a Melbourne Cup winner. As good as they both were, both had careers compromised by injury. Both were from group-winning English mares, both from mares by English Classic winners, and both from elite English families.
What about this horse's progeny in the Northern Hemisphere? Already 8 individual 2-year-old winners.
With the best 2-year-old racing still to come, and there's very, very positive thoughts about Poet's Voice in the Northern Hemisphere.
And I dare say you're getting the same feedback here.
Absolutely, and some of the leading trainers have got them. John O'Shea, Lee and Anthony Friedman have them, Peter Snowden, Peter Moody, Joe Pride. Plenty of the best trainers will have Poet's Voices in their stables.
Well, he's got Redouts on the top, Lonhro on the bottom. He ticks a lot of boxes.
He's certainly got the pedigree to be a stallion, hasn't he? the best son of the great commands. He'd been a very good 2-year-old. He'd won the Black Opal in Canberra. He actually ran past Piero in the Todman Slipper trial close home. Piero came back on the line and beat him. But he went forward to the spring, as you said, won the Golden Rose. It's become a stallion-making race, the Golden Rose. It's very early. You have to be a good horse just to get to the race. And in the autumn, he ran second behind only Black Caviar in the TJ Smith. And then he defeated 8 Group 1 winning sprinters, including Buffering, Sea Siren, Spirit of Boom and Your Song, when he won the Group 1 Doomben 10,000.
Well, we move to the sire sensation, Medaglia d'Oro. I suppose we shouldn't have been surprised.
He has become a great stallion in both hemispheres. I think no one expected him to get a Golden Slipper win. It just proves what a remarkable stallion he is. What a sales stallion he is. This year he had the highest median price of any horse at the Easter sales. He had a colt and a filly sold for $550,000 each. His sales success is remarkable.
This horse gets me every time he walks into the ring, Alistair. Sepoy, what a horse.
No stallion has ever had the impact of the sale that this horse had.
Yeah, 1.2 million, but of course it didn't stop there. You go to East and you outdo me.
1.6 million, and well done to Stu Ramsey and Trish Ramsey and John Ramsey from Taronga Stud. A remarkable achievement, a record price for the progeny of a first season sire. Sepoy eclipsed his own record, of course, that he had set with that $1.2 million Sister Madley colt at the Gold Coast. 26 wins, 11 Group 1. What a horse of the year.
The key to his success over the years has been he's got the performance, he's got the pedigree, and he's got the looks.
And he throws speed into his progeny. We know that well now, and I think he's set for a big season. He ought to be a very good broodmare sire, and of course he's a great outcross for the Great Danehill line.
If you've got a race mare, you want to send it to a stallion to know how good your mare's going to be as a broodmare, he's the boy you come to.
You can absolutely be sure that he will bring the best out in any mare. He sired 100 stakes winners. There are only 9 currently active stallions who have achieved this worldwide. In Australia, the other 2 are Redute's Choice and More Than Ready. He is a worldwide influence. He was second on the sires list here last season. He was champion 2-year-old sire once again. He's been champion sire in Australia. He is an unbelievable stallion and a great influence.
Well, we move to our final stallion, ladies and gentlemen. He is another of the first season sires, and can I say this? In a galaxy of stars, he might be the brightest of them all. As a racehorse, he was unbeaten as a 2-year-old, but came out and won the time-honoured stallion-making race in the Caulfield Guineas.
That's the race they all want to win as a 3-year-old. That's the race that identifies the best 3-year-old colt. That's the stallion-making race for 3-year-olds in Australia.